Thank you for coming. We use the blue Shabbat Siddur. The first part will be pages 65 to 105. We'll be led by Mr. Adam Binder, who's go to Israel for 2 weeks tomorrow. We wish him a good and safe trip to him and his family. Please rise together, page 65.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lesech vivina lehachin ben yom uven laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani betzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokev kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka ha'aretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asali kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitza'adei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten le'av koach.
You may be seated.
Utenenu hayom ubechol yom lachen ulechesed ulerachamim be'einecha uveinei kol ro'enu v'tigmalenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael.
Page 66.
Ashreinu she'anachnu maskimim u'marevi'im erev avoker ve'omrim pa'amayim bechol yom Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Kadesh et shimcha al makdishei shemecha v'kadesh et shimcha be'olamecha u'vishuatcha tarim v'tegbia karneinu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh et shimcha barabim. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu sheyibanei beit hamikdash b'mehera ve'yamenu v'ten chelkenu b'toratecha v'sham navodecha be'yura kimei olam uchshanim kadmoniot.
Kaddish de Rabbanan on page 71. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון ועל כל מן דיעסקין באורייתא דיבי הדין ודיבי כל אתר ואתר ילהון ולכון שלמה רבה חינה וחיסדה ורחמין וחין אריכין ומזון הרוויחה ופורקנה מן קדם אבון דבשמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו וברחמיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Page 72.
Hayom Yom Shabbat Kodesh. Lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzori velo avlatabo.
Page 81.
Mizmor shir Chanukat habayit leDavid. Leman yezamercha chavod velo idom Adonai Elohai leolam odeka.
Mourner's Kaddish on page 82. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעולמה, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Please rise together, page 83 for Psukei de Zimra.
Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch hu, Baruch oseh v'reishit, Baruch omer ve'oseh, Baruch gozer umkayem, Baruch merachem al ha'aretz, Baruch merachem al habriot, Baruch mesalem sachar tov l'riyav, Baruch alei ad v'kayam lanetzach, Baruch podeh umatzil, Baruch shemo. Melech meshubach umfa'ar adei ad shemo hagadol, Baruch atah Adonai, Melech mehulal batishbachot.
Amen. You may be seated, page 84. We go page by page.
Ki kol Elohei ha'amim elilim, v'Adonai shamayim asa. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lahar kodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Adonai Hoshia HaMelech Ya'anenu ve'yom korenu. Va'ani b'chastecha v'tachti yagel libi bishuatecha, Ashir al Adonai ki gamal alai.
Page 87.
Yehu leratzonim refi v'hegion libi lefanecha, Adonai tzori v'goali. Hodeh Adonai nefesh avadav v'lo yishmu kol hachosim bo. Adonai Eloheinu aleinu, uma'aseh yadeinu konena aleinu, uma'aseh yadeinu konenehu. Orech yamim asbiehu ve'orehu bishuati. Orech yamim asbiehu ve'orehu bishuati. Beit Yisrael baruchu et Adonai. Beit Aharon baruchu et Adonai. Beit HaLevi baruchu et Adonai. Yirei Adonai baruchu et Adonai. Baruch Adonai mitzion shochen Yerushalayim. Hallelujah.
Please rise together, page 92 for the Great Hallel.
Noten lechem lecho basar ki leolam chazdo. Hodu ad el hashamayim ki leolam chazdo.
You may be seated, page 93, we go page by page.
Yehi chastecha Adonai aleinu ka'asher yichalnu lach. Lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzori velo avlata bo. Edotecha ne'amnu me'od levetcha ne'eva kodesh Adonai le'orech yamim. Adonai Hoshia HaMelech Ya'anenu Ve'yom Koreinu.
Page 96.
Ashrei Yoshevetecha Jalucha Selah.
Tehilat Adonai Yedaber Pi Vivarech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Leolam Va'ed Ve'anachnu Nove'orech Ya Me'ata Ve'ad Olam. Hallelujah. Yimloch Adonai Leolam Elohayech Tzion Lador Vador. Hallelujah. Lo asachem lecho gori umishpatim bal yedaum. Hallelujah. Vayarem keren la'amo tehila lecho chasidav livnei Yisrael am korvo. Hallelujah. La'asot bahem mishpat katuv hadar hu lecho chasidav. Hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallelujah. Hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallelujah. Hallelujah.
Please rise, page 100, the final paragraph.
Uvaruch Shem Kvodo Leolam, V'yimale Kvodo et Kol Haaretz. Amen ve'amen. ומצאת את לבבו נאמן לפניך. כמו אבן במים עזים, ויאמינו באדוני ובמשה עבדו. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. נשמת כל חי תברך את שמך.
You may be seated, page 104.
ברכי נפשי את אדוני וכל קרבי את שם קודשו. האל בתעצמות עוזך, הגדול בכבוד שמך, הגיבור לנצח והנורא בנורותיך, המלך היושב על כיסא רם ונישא.
Shekoach Adam, we're on page 105,
Yeah.
middle of the page.
Yasher Koach, Adam Binder. It is a joy to welcome you to the Bima. Next week we will be seeing you in Israel as the Binder family makes their way to Medinat Yisrael, the land of Israel, with their family to celebrate your brother Benjamin's bar mitzvah in Israel. Nesiat Tova, safe travels, and Mazal Tov. We turn to page 105. We welcome Cantor Baron to the Bima as we conclude the opening prayers and move towards the morning tefillot, the Shachari prayers this morning.
שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו, וכתוב רננו צדיקים באדוני לישרים נאווה תהילה, בפי שרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב אנושים תתקדש, ובמקלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, לרומם, להדר, לברך, להלל ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו הייל המלך. ברכות והודעות מעתה ועד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול ותשבחות אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות הבוחר משירי זמרו מלך אלכי העולמים. Please rise. יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה בהולמד יברכנותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא וירדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשא בריחו לילה מן כל בירתה בשירתה תושבגדה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
welcome the family to the Simcha as we turn to page 107. We enter into prayer together with the words of Baruch Hu, following Cantor Baron.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Chalam Yotzer B'Rei Choshech
Oseh Shalom Uvoreh et HaKol.
We take our seats, middle of page 107, continuing each page following.
HaKol yoducha ve'HaKol yeshabechucha ve'HaKol yomru ein kadosh k'Adonai. Ein כ'Adonai Eloheinu בעולם הזה, ואין זולתו מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס בלתך גואלנו לימות המשיח, ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים, ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה. ותשובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר בכבוד על המרכבה, זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו, יצרם בדעת בבינה ובהשכל, כוח וגבורה נתן בהם להיות מושלים בקרב תבל. מלאים זיו ומפיקים נוגה, נאה זיוון מכל העולם, שמחים בצאתם וששים בבואם, עושים בהם הרצון קונם. פאר וכבוד נותנים לשמו, צהלה ורינה לזכר מלכותו. קרא לשמש ויזרח אור, ראה ויתקין צורת הלבנה. שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארתו גדולה, שרפים ואופנים דחיות הקודש. יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי. שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארת גדולה, שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש, לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי. ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפרוך הסלע, תברא צורנו מלכנו וגואלנו מורשים. כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עוזים באימה וביראה רצון קונם, וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובטהרה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים ומריצים ומקדישים ומניחים את שם האל המלך. וכולם מקבלים עליהם עול מלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה ונימה קדושה, כולם כאחרונים ואומרים ביראה, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. והאופנים וחיות הקודש באשקלון מתנשאים ליומת שרפים, ליומתם משבחים ויאמרים, ברוך יבוא אדוני ממקומו. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות, אהבה רבה אהבתנו. אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה מתורה חמלת עלינו. אבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו, שבת חובך שבת חובך אבינו מלכנו. ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תכוננו ותלמדנו. אבינו האב הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו. ותן בלבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה. והערנו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך, ויחן לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך. ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועותיך. והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו קוממיות לארצנו, כי אל בו אל ישועות אתה, ומה בחרת מכל עם ולשון, וגרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ויחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
We turn to page 112. We invite Adam, our bar mitzvah, to join us on the bima, leading us in the words of Shema Yisrael, central affirmation of our faith and constitution of our people. We sing along together, Shema Yisrael, once again, page 112.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, ve'bechol levavcha, u'bechol nafshecha, u'bechol me'odecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh, Asher Anochi Metzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Veshinantam Levanecha Vedibarta Bam Beshivtecha Beveitecha Uvelechtecha Vaderech Ushochbecha Uvekumecha Ukshartam Leot Al Yadecha והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך וביהי שעריך. We take a few moments silently, continuing in the middle of page 112 through the middle of page 113, the words of Shema Yisrael.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. אבי יעשה בלחם וחיים ושור. ודור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים ויסוד
ודור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. עודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך, עזרת ותראו אתה מלך המשיח. אתה הוא אדוני. תהילות לאל עליון, ברוך ומברך, משה ובני ישראל הכנו שירה, בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. שירה חדשה שימחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם עונו והמליכו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
We rise together.
צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ובטחינו ממך, יהודה וישראל. גואלנו, אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
We join together on page 115b, and we welcome Adam forward to the Bima once again as he leads us in the opening prayers of the Amidah through page 116 with Cantor Baron, and then we will fall silent for a few moments of private prayer and meditation through page 120 as the Shabbat Shacharit Amidah begins. We turn to 115b and welcome Adam to lead us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezocher Chasdei Avot Umevi Goel Livnei Benehem Leman Shemo Ve'ahava Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah
לקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום. ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבוד. אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנסים לעומת שרפים לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מבכים אנחנו לה. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מבכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון? מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון? בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש, תתגדל ותתקדש, בתוך ירושלים, ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ועינינו תראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי זכור, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. נמלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
As you conclude your personal prayers, you may take your seats. Page 120.
Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael amecha barcheinu avinu kulan kechad be'or panecha ki ve'or panecha natata lanu Adonai Eloheinu. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael amecha Torat chaim ve'avat chesed u'tzedaka u'veracha v'rachamim l'chaim v'shalom. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael amecha v'tov ve'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שים שלום טובה וברכה chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael amecha baruch atah Adonai amvaregen amo Yisrael b'shalom yitzgadal v'yikan Hashem merabah be'alma divrach yirtzeh v'yamlich malchutei בחיכון ומכון ובחייר כל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ימרו יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתשומם ינסה ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו בריחו לילה מן כל ברבי שירתה תושבחנה ונחמתה דמירם ימה והימרו תקבל סלוטון וברכות לכל ישראל קודם ונמשמעיה והימרו יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו
Yasher Koach, Cantor Baron, thank you for leading us beautifully in Shachrit prayers. And to you, Adam, thank you for lending your voices. Yeah, you feeling a little bit better? Got that out of the way? All right, you're ready for this. I know. You will see that Adam is a very confident young man, and we are looking forward to learning with him and hearing him chant the Torah and celebrating with his family. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom. If you are a guest of the family visiting us in our community, and it is always a joy to see those members of our communal family that are here to celebrate with us. We have much to celebrate, including the bar mitzvah of Adam and celebrating his family, as well as a very special birthday, which we will make note of as our Torah service continues. But let us begin first with words of blessing for our bar mitzvah Adam, as we invite Adam's parents, Human and Elham, to come and join us up on the bima and to bring a talit to present to their son and to share a few words of blessing with him as our Torah service begins.
Good morning. Throughout my life, God has blessed me with beautiful years that is now cherished memories filled with my caring family and dear friends. To my loving and handsome husband, Human. My life is complete with you. You are my first love and my best friend. I feel blessed to be on this beautiful and at times crazy journey with you, and I can't wait to make many more special memories together. Thank you for your love, your support, and your guidance always. And now to Adam, my boy. Oh, Adam. A handsome young man stands in front of me today where my adorable curly lashes dimple baby used to be. Adam, you are my firstborn. You are the reason I became a mom and why I am here today. As I write this to you, all of the memories from the day you were born and every moment from your childhood comes to my mind. I want you to know what an honor and a privilege it is to stand here and share with everyone who you are. Adam, you're not only special, you are beyond special. You are a young man that I respect and I am blessed to call my son. I am so proud of everything that you do. Your will and your determination and how you always give your 110% in everything you do, whether it's at school, at home, and everyday life. You are a person who is wiser beyond your years, and at times, you know what to say better than I can. I admire how much you have grown as an independent thinker and as a person. Adam, there's so many wishes I have for you as you become an adult and your journey through your life. I want you to always remember to give gratitude to God for what you have and what He has given you every day. I want you to remember that life is a gift, so treasure every moment that you have. Always lead a life with kindness, respect, and compassion towards people. I know with your wings, you will fly high throughout your life, and remember to follow the path of your heart. I pray you have health and happiness within yourself, filled with love to give to others. I know you will continue to have a very bright future, and always remember that Daddy and I will support you and always will be here for you. Mazal tov, my son, on becoming a bar mitzvah, my everything. At this time, I would like to thank Rabbi Feinstein, Rabbi Hoffman, Rabbi Avi, and all of the administrators and teachers at Valley Bet Shalom Day School, not only for Adam's education, but for teaching him lessons in life. Thank you for giving my son a solid foundation and the confidence to know he can succeed wherever his path may lead in life. I would also like to thank Cantor Shira Fox, who couldn't be here today, but has taught and given Adam great support the past 7 months, working and teaching him his parashah and Torah blessings every week. Thank you to our family and friends for being here today and for sharing Adam's special day with us. Shabbat Shalom.
First of all, I'd like to thank Rabbi Hoffman, Cantor Fox, Sheriff Fox, couldn't be here, and everybody at Valley Bet Shalom for everything you've done for Adam throughout his years here. I would like to also thank everyone here who has attended this special event with us. Adam, it is an honor to welcome you to adulthood. As becoming a bar mitzvah is not only a privilege, but also an obligation. As a Jewish adult, you take on not only a responsibility towards your younger siblings, but also now you represent the Kohanim. You are now in many ways responsible towards your Jewish community. We as Jews have a tradition that goes back thousands of years. On high holidays, we have a special prayer for our fellow Jewish community. I'm proud to have you accompany me on the bima as an adult from now on. It not only signifies a commitment, but also a sense of leadership as we represent our ancestors, as Aharon HaKohen led the prayers many centuries ago. Also, I would like to emphasize that you are a firstborn son, which means that as of today, you now have an obligation to fast a full day on the first day of Pesach, remembering the sufferings we endured by the Egyptians. As you grow into adulthood, my wish for you is to have a healthy, successful life in your future, whatever your path may be. I also want you to know that your mom and I are always there for your support. Life is not always 100% as you expect. We're going to face a lot of challenges throughout life, and it will only make you grow as the man that you will become. Your dedication to everything you do, whether it's your studies or sports or even as little as cleaning your room, have been unparalleled. You have shown that once you set your mind on something, it will be done one way or another. I would also like to thank my wife, Elham. She's always been here, a steady rock by my side. She is the glue that keeps our family together. I cannot say enough about your constant efforts to make sure Adam has turned into a model Jewish citizen. I personally would like to thank you for your support in raising such an outstanding young man. His endurance and motivation towards school and his studies is due to your persistence and commitment. Thank you. I thank you very much, Adam, and thanks for everyone for coming. Mazel tov.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher ki shanu b'mitzvotav letivanu lehitatef batzitzi.
Amen. Mazal tov to you. We wanted to jump to Hamotzi there, and I'm glad that we have a few more things to do before then, including these very loving words that were shared to you from your family. And now it is with pleasure that we invite members of your family to join us up on the bima. We invite Soraya Kohen Gabir and Faresh Desedi to join us here for the honor of opening up the Arona Kodesh, as well as the honor of removing the Sefer Torah. We invite Saeed Nikfar and our Gabbai this morning, Uncle Edmund Sadi. We turn now to page 139 as our honored guests join us on the bima. And as the ark doors are open and the Sefer Torah is removed, we rise together.
Ein kamocha Elohim Adonai ve'ein kema'asecha מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור אדוני מלך אדוני מלך אדוני מלך לעולם ועד אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום הרחמים היטיבה ברצונך את ציון תבנה חומות ירושלים תבנה חומות ירושלים חרבך לבד מתקנו מלך אל רם ונישא אדון עולמים ויהי מנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויחוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ברגשמי דמרי אלמה בהנר החץ ולשמי קדישה יקירה אנא אמרתו שמכן בהנר החץ ולשמי קדישה יקירה אנא אמרתו שמכן יהי רבה Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Oneromema Shemo Yachad. Lecha Adonai Hagedola v'Hagevora v'Hatziferet v'Hanetzach v'Havod Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Lecha Adonai הממלכה והשתחוו, והשתחוו לאדום רגליו, קדוש הוא, קדוש הוא, רוממו, רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני, כי קדוש אדוני, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. למנצח שיר מזמור, הריעו לאדוני, כל הארץ למנצח, שיר מזמור, הריעו לאדוני, כל הארץ למנצח, שיר מזמור, הריעו לאדוני, כל הארץ למנצח, שיר מזמור, הריעו לאדוני, כל הארץ. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
As the Torah is placed on the table, we may take our seats. Please take your seats. Closing the blue books and opening up the red books, where we'll find our Torah reading for the morning this week. We'll be reading from the book of Bamidbar, the book of Numbers, and the Torah portion entitled Korach, which is found on page 860.
Take your seat, please.
No, it's really worth noting. This is an extraordinarily affectionate family. I saw more hugs and kissing going on. That poor baby, by the way, which is my baby, Elizabeth and Eddie. You guys know that, right? That kid gets lots and lots of hugs and kisses from all of us. Mazel tov. Before we read the Torah, it's always important to find connections to this sacred text and this ancient wisdom in our real lives. So I want to share a little bit with you about the experience that I'm having personally at this moment in time in my life. I have two teenagers in my home. So I have a 14-year-old and an almost 13-year-old. And for those who understand human development, boys are a little bit slower on the uptake of maturity than girls, and girls perhaps are a little bit more advanced in being
that in my family, the boy is the 14-year-old and the girl is the almost 13-year-old. That is two teenagers happening simultaneously in the Hoffman household, which is an extraordinary experience. And if they heard me talking about them right now, I would be banished to some far corner of the world where they can't see me, or at least that they wish that the world couldn't see what I'm about to say. So the challenge with teenagers is trying to understand the world that they are beginning to see and helping them to see the world that they now inhabit that they don't yet see. Most people, when they're entering into ages of maturity, including you, Mr. Kohan Kabir, see the world with a very, very clear set of perspectives. There is truth that has a beginning and an end, and anything that deviates from that is cause for conflict. And certainly adult figures who potentially have any kind of wisdom outside the scope of that truth is to be neglected and dejected and reduced to something as silliness and folly. And when I'm looking at my children, it made me think about two very important stages of human development that are kind of important to pay attention to. When you think about children as they're growing up, in a way, how human beings develop is very much evolutionary, in that we are descendants from these kind of proto-human species. And when you watch a human being develop as a child, it is an extraordinary thing. You'll see this, Elizabeth, as you watch your child go from just laying flat on a floor to rolling over to crawling to actually getting up and walking and to standing upright. And what distinguishes human beings from other species in the world is precisely that ability to stand upright beside their opposable thumbs. And you watch this human development, and it's part of the course of human development that we watch a human being emerge through these stages of evolution. It's as if we are witnessing from the very beginning our origins as beings very quickly evolving. And this is the first stage of human development. When you enter into this next stage of human development of becoming a teenager and growing into adulthood, I liken it into a social development. It is quite different than the physical development, although there is plenty of physical development taking place. But it is very much the development of the human species as a social being, which makes a lot of sense when I've heard sounds come out of teenage children, my children not excluded, that sound very much like the Neanderthal predecessors that we've come from. Did you clean up your room? Have you done your homework? And I think, is that a language that they have been taught somewhere along the line? It's not something that we've used in our household. It is evolutionary. And just like there is a stage of development physically in the child in the early stages of development, there is a social development that is happening at this early stage of adulthood, and we are watching that evolution unfold before our very eyes. And the key we are learning, first of all, is not to spoil the development or be narrow or close-minded about the fact that where the child begins and where the child ends is a process, and we don't try to stifle that process along the way. But we do indeed learn a very important lesson, that our task as parents, indeed our task as a community, indeed our task as we read in our text today, is to help each other see things that we cannot readily see ourselves. So sure, the sounds and the reactions are evolutionary, but the task of entering into adulthood, of growing into maturity, is being a part of a community that enables the self to expand, to be larger than it sees itself at any particular moment. That is the stage of development, and that is the moment that we're celebrating with you, Adam, because very soon, hopefully through your grunts and your growls and whatever language that you think you're speaking to communicate with us, you'll reemerge into the world of adulthood, and you'll be able to express your thoughts and opinions exactly as we know you're capable of doing. But before you get there, it's our task to help you see the world as bigger than you think that it appears to be. So you open up the book. So turn the book and turn to page 860. And as you turn to page 860, you are going to read one of the most remarkable stories. It is amazing that this book of sacred literature has recorded the episode that our bar mitzvah is going to chant for us. We should have a sacred text that teaches us absolute wisdom. Do this, don't do that. These are the rules to live a good life. Why we have recorded in our sacred text this tension and conflict is something that becomes the focus of our study today. And as you're reading, you're going to read about Korach, who is a cousin of Moses and Aaron, who brings together 250 of his fellow members of his tribe and members of the community and brings a righteous argument to Moses and Aaron. And if you read, looking at the text, you will see in verse 3 on page 861, here is the argument. And Adam is going to teach us a little more about this as well. Vayikalu al Moshe ve'al Aaron vayamru alehem rav lachem ki kol ha'eda kulam kedoshim betocham Adonai umadua titnasu al kahal Adonai. They, this is Korach and his band, combined against Moses and Aaron and said to them, "You have gone too far, for all the community are holy. Kulam kedoshim, all of them, and the Lord is in their midst. Why then do you raise yourself above the Lord's congregation?" The story is that God has gathered the Israelite people, freed them from slavery, brought them to a mountain, has pronounced upon them that they are going to be a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. And Korah comes with this band of 250 and says, if we are all a part of the holy nation, why are there structures of authority and hierarchies? Why is it that you, Moses, and you, Aaron, have special access to God? You have gone too far, for all of us have access to God. Our first reading is that this is a very sound contention. It seems completely reasonable, viable, understandable. God told all of us, we are all holy. How is it that some of us are just a little more holy than others? Seems like a sound argument. In the 17th century, there was a great rabbi. His name was Judah Lau. He was known by the eponym, the Maharal of Prague. And there is a great legend about this rabbi. This rabbi, in the legend, was able to conjure up a being called the golem. Some of you have heard of the golem before. It's a formation of clay and earth and dust. And it's brought to life with two very simple words. Kodesh Ladonai. Holy to God. It is inscribed on the forehead of this creature, and all of a sudden this creature is brought to life. The legend, as it is told to us, has a very instructive message. Anything can be made holy. Clay can be made holy when you inscribe words upon it to say, Kodesh Ladonai, holy to God. Anything has the capacity for holiness.
The story about the golem, as you read it, or you'll go to read it, is that this is almost a mythical figure that is able to fight the injustices that Judah Lau and the Jews of Prague in that particular time in history were facing from the outside forces of the communities and structures of leadership that they inhabited at that time. But the message is that anything can be made holy. The message is that anything has this potential for sacred encounter with God. What makes the argument about Korach so complicated, and why it is that the consequence that you're about to read is that Korach and his band are punished by God, is not because the question that was asked was wrong. It is true indeed, we all have equal access to God. We can inscribe across our foreheads, Kodesh Ladonai. Anything that we do has that great potential. We are all filled with the potential of holiness. So says God and this Torah. But what distinguishes Moses and Aaron from Korach, from a golem, from any other figure that sees itself as Kodesh Ladonai, is this great message that we try to teach our children as they enter into adulthood. How you see yourself at this particular moment is a part of something greater. What makes God God, what makes human beings capable of encountering the presence of God is not everything that they possess in the moment, but it is this potential, this expansion, this extension of being that cannot be realized without seeing yourself as larger than you are. Korach and his band feel like they are holy enough. Their argument to say they have gone too far is to tell us that they believe that they are holy enough to come into the presence of God. And what makes Moses and Aaron fall on their faces, and what makes this story reach its consequence, is that Korach becomes too narrow-minded in his potential for holiness. And Moses and Aaron have to teach him that extraordinary lesson that you are bigger than you are. You know, we are in graduation days, and lots of messages about the world that you're going to inhabit. This is your graduation day, Adam. This is our graduation time as the summer begins. We've concluded years of study, and we're about to begin the new chapters. The lessons that we take away from us is not that we have everything that we need to be the great successes that we expect for ourselves. We are not holy enough. We are entering the world in which we have the responsibility and the capacity to bring more holiness into our presence. That is the role that the Israelites are given by God. That is our task. How do we inhabit a world in which we expand ourselves to bring more holiness into our presence? This is the contention that we grapple with as we open up our Torah and begin our reading this morning. We turn to page 860. We'll explore this idea a little further as the Torah is read and our morning continues. We invite forward Adam to chant the Torah for us. We invite his parents for the first Aliyah, Parshat Korach.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל התורה יעמדו הורי הבר מצווה. משה בן אשר ושרה ואשתו רחל בת משיח ושרה ריש הכהן ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום.
Baruch Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם
Baruch
ועד.
Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ונתן לנו את תורתו. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayikach Korach ben Yitzhar ben Kehat ben Levi Vedatan ve'Aviram b'nei Eliav ve'on ben Pelet b'nei Ruvain Vayakumu lifnei Moshe ve'anashim mibnei Yisrael chamishim umatayim nasi'ei edah Kri'ei moed anshe shem Vayikahalu al Moshe va'al Aharon Vayomru aleihem Rav lachem ki chol ha'edah kulam kedoshim uvtocham Adonai umadua tisnasu al kehal Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'haya olam na'ata v'techeinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
יעמדו אשר בן דוד ותבוז שרה בת יהודה וסולטנה לעלייה השנייה.
אדוני מכם,
ברכה אדוני,
ברכו את הנם וברוך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם
ברוך אתה
ועד.
אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בער בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו תורתו. ברוך אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Vayishma Moshe, Vayipol al panav, Vayadaber el Korach, ve'el kol adato, Lemor, Boker ve'yoda Adonai, et asher lo, ve'et hakadosh, ve'hikriv elav, ve'et asher yivchar bo, yakriv elav. Zot asu kechu lachem achtot Korach v'chol adato utnu vahen esh vasimu alehen ketoret lifnei Adonai machar behaya ha'ish asher yifar Adonai hu hakadosh Rav lachem b'nei Levi.
אמת תורתנו תורה קדושה ברוך אדוני לכולם אשר נתן לנו את תורתו תורת אמת והעיונות הבטחנו ברוך אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו משיח בן אברהם ורחל, שרה בת יעקב ואסתר לעלייה השלישית.
אדוני עמכם.
ברכה אדוני.
רבנן ברוך את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים נתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Vayomer Moshe el Korach Shimuna b'nei Levi Hamat mikem ki hivdil Elohei Yisrael echem me'adat Yisrael lehakriv echem hu alav la'avod et avodat Mishkan Adonai v'la'amod lifnei ha'edah לשרתם, ויקרבוך ואל כל אחיך בני לוי איתך, וביקשתם גם כהונה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו את תורת אמת וחיי עולם נעתק בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו מרדכי בן יצחק ואסתר, חנה בת אשר ושרה לעלייה רביעית.
אדוני עמכם. ברוך הוא את אדוני המבורך.
Please put your phone away.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Please put your phone away.
אמן. לכן אתה וכל עדתך הנועדים על אדוני ואהרון מהו, כי תילונו עליו. וישלח משה לקרוא לדתן ולאבירם בני אליאב, ויאמרו לא נעלה המעד, כי העליתנו מארץ זבת חלב ודבש, להמיתנו במדבר, כי תשתרר עלינו גם השתרר.
אמת תורתנו הקדושה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו את תורתו תורת אמת, וחיי העולם נעתה בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו אברהם בן משיח ושרה, שרה בת דוד ורונית לעלייה החמישית.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. אף לא אל ארץ זבת חלב ודבש הביא אותנו, ותיתן לנו נחלת שדה בכרם. העיני האנשים ההם תנקר לא נעלה. וייחר למשה מאוד, ויאמר אל אדוני אל תפן אל מנחתם. לא חמור אחד מהם נשאתי, ולא הראותי את אחד מהם. ויאמר משה אל קורח, אתה וכל עדתך היו לפני אדוני, אתה בהם ואהרון מחר.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. אמן.
You move to my side. With the six aliyah. יעמדו שמואל אברהם בן דוד, שרה בת אברהם הכהן, וטובה באשה לעלייה השישית. You find it on page 863, verse 17.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'charbanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ukechu ish machtato untatem alehem ketoret ויקרבתם לפני אדוני איש מחתתו 50 ו200 מחתות ואתה ואהרון איש מחתתו ויקחו איש מחתתו ויתנו עליהם אש וישימו עליהם קטורת ויעמדו פתח האוהל מועד ומשה ואהרון ויקהל עליהם קורח את כל העדה אל פתח אוהל מועד וירח כבוד אדוני אל כל העדה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei lanu tabas olcheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Shabbos, can you sit for just a second? Come, Sid, Yuri, stay here. This morning we join with Sylvia and Sid to celebrate your birthday.
Yes.
It's a big birthday. It's one of those birthdays with a 0 or a 5 in it.
5.
Right. So Sid is turning 85, and we want to wish you on Father's Day, which is lovely. The rabbis of the Talmud, when they read this Torah portion, wanted to figure out the character of Korach, the rebel. And they found a very, very subtle linguistic cue. Last week in the Torah, when we finished the reading, we read the section from the book of Numbers that commands the wearing of a tzitzit, of a talit. It's something that we recite as part of the Shema all the time. And it says, Va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, you'll look at your tzitzit, you'll remember that you are a Jew who is covenanted to God. You'll remember that to be in the covenant with God, you have to do mitzvot. And in doing mitzvot, v'yitem kedoshim. In doing a mitzvah, you become kodesh. You become sanctified. You become holy. You become godly. That the doing of a mitzvah makes you better, lifts you up. When we were young, our parents used to say, Azoy a mensch, be a human being. This was an aspiration. To be a holy person is something that you look forward to. It's a process. It's a lifelong process. But when Korach comes to the people, Korach offers a different message. Korach says to Moshe, the whole Edah, the whole people, Kedoshim Hem, they're already holy. They're already holy. They were born holy. And the difference between those two perspectives, those two religious ideals, is really the difference between a healthy, and aspirational religious life and a religious life which is stultified, which is stagnant, which is dying. If you say to people you're already holy, there's nothing you have to do. But if you say to people you have a potential within to become, that life is not about what you are, it's about what you aspire to become. The life isn't about what you were born, life is about what you reach to in the course of the acts and choices and decisions you make in your life. And the rabbis understood that what Korach was offering was something that sounds so soothing. If I tell you, don't worry so much, you're already holy. As opposed to what Moshe was saying. You spend your life growing in that direction. Now, I have known you a long time. You came to this community years and years ago. And you are here, if not every day, every other day. Because there's always some area that you are giving yourself to and some way to grow. You learn with us, you pray with us, you've contributed to the leadership of this community, and you have shown us an ethic of growing. Even into one's older years, there's more to learn, and more to grow, and more to experience, and more adventure to life. And that is a beautiful ethic. And so we praise you with the words of Moshe, V'yitem Kedoshim. The two of you should grow together. Grow holy, grow deeper in love, grow wiser, grow more sensitive, and grow closer to God. It is our privilege to offer you blessings together. Mishaberach Avotenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah Rachel v'Leah, Hu Yivarech et Achenu. What's your Hebrew name? Shmuel Avram ben David. Asher Allah lichvod hamakom, lichvod haTorah, v'lichvod Shabbat, v'lichvod Yom Huledato. Kodesh Baruch Hu yishmor alav, yishlach lo atzlacha, b'kol ma'aseh yadav, and kol Yisrael lechav nomar Amen. May the source of blessings for our ancestors bless and sustain and protect Sid with length of years, strength of body and of soul, the closeness of those he loves so much, the sweetness of his family, the warmth of his community, the learning of Torah, and the doing of mitzvot. May God allow him to grow yet deeper and wiser and more sensitive, more godly in his life. And may God allow him to see many, 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 many more days of simcha with the people he loves. And together we say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'giyanu lazman hazeh. Amen. Simin tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov u'simin tov, simin tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov u'simin tov u'mazel. Happy birthday. Mazel tov, u'simin tov, yeah, hey la. Happy birthday, Sid. Many, many, many sweet years. Bakasha.
יעמוד אברהם בן אוריאל לעלייה השביעית.
אדוני עמכם.
באחרונה.
ברוך את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. וידבר אדוני אל משה ואל אהרון לאמור, היבדלו מתוך העדה הזאת ואכלה אותם כרגע, ויפלו על פניהם ויאמרו, אל אלוהי הרוחות לכל בשר, האיש אחד יחטא ועל כל העדה תקצוף.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת חיי עולם נתת בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעולמא דברה חירותי והמליך מלכותי בחייכות ויומכות וחייך בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו
אמן.
יהי שמרה במבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה
בריחו
לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירה בעלמה ואמרו
אמן.
יעמוד הבחור הבר מצווה אשר בן משה ורחל מפטיר חזק חזק.
We turn to page 874. It's the concluding verses of the Torah reading this morning. As we call forward Adam for the first time as a bar mitzvah to the Torah, he'll be chanting beginning verse 30 on page 874.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamborach Baruch Adonai Barak Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim Ve'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah. Va'amarta Elehem Baharimchem Et Chelbo Mimenu Ve'nechshav Lavim Kitvuat Goren Ve'chitvuat Yaakov Achaltem Oto Bechol Makom Atem Uveitchem Ki Sachar Hu Lachem Chelef Avodatchem Be'ohel Moed Ve'lo Tisu Alav Chet Baharimchem Et Chelbo Mimenu Ve'et Kachei Bnei Yisrael Lo Techalelu Ve'lo Tamutu. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam Natan Betochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. We rise together as the Sefer Torah is lifted and presented to the community and dressed.
It's heavy on the right side. It's heavy on the right
V'zot
side.
HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai be'yad Moshe. As the Torah is dressed, we may take our seats, and we invite Adam forward to the bima to chant the Haftarah for us this morning. It is found beginning on page 877 from the book of Samuel. It's about the ordination of the first king of Israel, of Shaul. And you will see as well that there is much connection from this week's Torah portion to the Haftarah, and also some deeper insights to this week's Torah reading that will be shared by our bar mitzvah, by Adam, in preparation for his chanting of the Haftarah this Shabbat morning. Once again, the Haftarah is page 877, preceded by a few words of teaching by Adam.
Shabbat Shalom. In my Torah portion, Korah, we learn about the consequences of selfishness and the value of appreciating what you have. We see that Korah and the two sons of Eliab rise up with the power of 250 other men and ask Moses why they are more superior from the rest, while saying, "You've gone too far. Why do you raise yourself above us?" Moses responds by saying that the sons of Levi are already considered holy and that they are now rebelling against God. To which God replied, "Get away from Korah and the sons of Eliab. Move away from these wicked people and touch nothing that belongs to them." Korah and the 250 men proceed to bring improper offerings to God, and as a result, the earth swallowed the men, and they were never seen again. Being selfish is a part of being human, but there are limits. An example of selfishness today would be if a little boy goes to the park but forgets to bring his toys. He sees another child with lots of toys and asks if he could play with some of them. The child gets mad and says no, motioning the little boy away. The child that said no will probably not get swallowed up by the earth, but he may have the consequence of having his toys taken away by his parents. This may not seem like such a big consequence, but the child will surely grow aware of what will happen if he is selfish. Another real consequence is that the other children who didn't want to share their toys will now share their toys. These two examples relate to the Korach situation because they both teach us the lesson that appreciating what we have means sharing what we have with others. Korach wasn't appreciative, and neither was the boy with the toys. This episode also reminds us that we should always be grateful for what we have. Korach, Datan, and Aviram were some of the most important men of the community. They didn't appreciate the power that they already held, and their jealousy of Moses and Aaron overtook them. The lesson of gratitude is that no matter how much you have, as long as there are people that have less than you should be grateful. I appreciate what I have rather than being jealous by reminding myself that what I have is more than most people in the world. In this way, gratitude is the correction for selfishness. This applies to me because as an adult, I will need to recognize what I have and not what others have. Life isn't always fair, and if someone has more than me, I need to accept that. Being grateful means that you have to have peace with yourself. You keep yourself from being angry at what you have by appreciating. Becoming a bar mitzvah means a lot to me. As a Jew, this is the most important thing in Judaism. I'm going to officially be a man, which means I'm going to have more responsibilities. With responsibilities, I'm also going to receive privileges. Anything from a TV in my room to babysitting my younger siblings, Oliver and Emily. My mitzvah project is going to be a toy stuffing event at my bar mitzvah party. We will be stuffing toys and teddy bears for children in hospitals. I want to help children who are sick in hospitals because children in hospitals are not as fortunate as we are. All of us here today are very lucky and should be grateful for what we have. Our health is the most important thing for us. And because our health is doing well, we should have no reason to be ungrateful. This relates to my Torah portion because I saw people who had less than I did, and I was grateful and decided to help them. The specific organization I will be donating to is the Make It Count project. It is a project that specializes in providing toys and pre-stuffed and unstuffed animals for people in hospitals or dogs and other animals. I would like to thank my teacher, the person that prepared and guided me for my bar mitzvah, Cantor Sheriff Fox. On top of that, I would like to thank my rabbis, Rabbi Feinstein, Rabbi Hoffman, and Rabbi Avi. I would also like to thank my cantors, Cantor Barron and Cantor Fox. Most importantly, I would like to thank my school, Valley Beth Shalom, for doing everything for me since I was just 2 years old to even today. I also want to thank my parents. Their constant support and understanding has given me the confidence to accomplish so much at this point in my life. Through their motivation, I believe I can accomplish so much more as I become an adult. Oliver and Emily, you're the two funniest people I know. You are the best brother and sister and continue to shape who I am. I also want to thank all my grandparents, aunts, and uncles. I'm so grateful that all 4 of my grandparents are healthy and alive to join me today. You care about me so much, and I love all of you. Finally, I would like to thank all of my friends. You're the people I enjoy being with, the people that lift me up when I'm down. Some of you I had the privilege of meeting in preschool and kindergarten, and the rest of you I had the honor of meeting and getting to know each other this year. I look forward to many more years together. Thank you all, and Shabbat Shalom. This? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratzah v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayomer Shmuel el ha'am lechu v'nelcha ha'gilgal unchadesh sham hamlucha vayelchu chol ha'am ha'gilgal vayamlichu sham et Shaul lifnei Adonai b'Gilgal vayizbechu sham zevachim shlamim lifnei Adonai vayishmach sham Shaul v'chol anshei Yisrael ad me'od. Vayomer Shmuel el kol Yisrael hine shamati v'kolchem lechol asher amartem li va'amlich aleichem melech ve'ata hine hamelech mitalech lifnechem va'ani zakanti vashavti uvanai hinam irchem va'ani hitalachti lifnechem min urai ad hayom hazeh hineni anu vi neged Adonai v'neged Meshicho et shor milakakti v'chamor milakakti ve'et mi ashakti et mi ratzoti umiad mi lakakti chofer va'alim einai bo va'ashiv lachem vayamru lo ashaktanu velo ratzotanu velo lakakta miad ish me'uma vayomer alehem eid Adonai bachem ve'eid Mashiach hayam hazeh ki lo metzatem beyadi me'uma vayomer eid vayomer Shmuel el ha'am Adonai asher asa et Moshe ve'et Aharon ve'asher he'elah et avotechem me'eretz Mitzrayim ve'ata hityatvu ve'ishavta itchem lifnei Adonai et kol tzidkot Adonai asher asa itchem ve'et avotechem kasher ba Yaakov Mitzrayim vayizaku avotechem el Adonai vayishlach Adonai et Moshe ve'et Aharon vayotziu et avotechem mimitzrayim vayoshivum b'makom hazeh vayishkechu et Adonai Eloheihem vayimkor otam beyaz Yisrael sar tzvach chatzor uviyad plishtim uviyad melech Moav vayilchamu bam vayizaku el Adonai vayamru chatanu ki azavnu et Adonai v'na'avod et ha'avalim ve'et ha'ashtarot ve'ata hatzilenu miyad oivenu v'na'avdeka vayishlach Adonai et Yerubal ve'et Bedan ve'et Yiftach ve'et Shmuel vayatzel etchem miyad oivechem misaviv vateshvu betach vatir'u ki nachash melech b'nei Ammon bo alechem vatamru li lo ki melech yimloch aleinu va'Adonai Elohechem malkechem ve'ata hine hamelech asher bachartem asher she'eltem hine natan Adonai alechem melech. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol haolamim tzadik bechol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'oseh ha'medaber u'mekayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek Ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ne'emanim devarecha ve'davar echad midvarecha achor lo yashuv rekam ki el melech ne'eman ve'rachaman ata baruch ata Adonai ha'el ha'ne'eman bechol devarav Rachem al Tzion, ki hi beit chayenu, vela aluvat nefesh toshia, bimheira veyamenu, baruch ata Adonai,
Baruch Hu Shema.
mesameach Sion, bevaneh.
Amen. Samchenu.
Samchenu, Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Eliyahu hanavi avdecha, uvmalchut beit David meshichecha, bimheira yavo, ve'yagel libenu, al kiso lo yeshev zar, ve'lo yinchalu, od acherim, et kevodo, ki v'shem kachecha nishbata lo, shelo yichbed neiro leolam va'eh, Baruch ata Adonai, Magen David. Al haTorah, va'al ha'avodah, va'al hanvi'im, va'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh, shenatata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu, likdusha ve'limnucha, lechavod ultifaret. Al hakol, Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, umevarechim otach, yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai, tamid leolam va'ed, baruch ata Adonai, mekadesh hashabat.
Yeah, but step out for a second. Let me move this so I can stand close by. Here's the thing. Your dad is much taller than me. So chances are that you will be one day too, but look at us now. Isn't that nice? Mazel tov, Yashkoach, beautiful reading. Adam. I don't want to embarrass you, but preschool graduation, which I've known you for many years, you had the moves like Jagger. I don't think I've ever seen a young man dance on this bima. Look at your smile. With as much enthusiasm and gusto for what it means to stand in front of family and community as you. It has been such a joy watching you grow from the dancing, prancing, crowd capturing, sweet young man to becoming this sort of really strong, determined young adult. And it's been a privilege to watch you grow and evolve into this. I'm pretty sure that it was always there, but for those of us in the community who watched you grow, we are bearing witness to this evolution that's happening inside of you. Do you know who Steve Jobs is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he do?
Created Apple.
He created Apple. Well, he and his buddy created Apple. You know what makes him so amazing, other than creating a really cool gadget that we now use?
He's a billionaire.
Oh, yeah, he's a billionaire. You're right. He did get rewarded for his ideas. Anything else?
That's okay. It's good. So there's this thing about Steve Jobs that you should know about, because you have a little bit of it in you too. There was, for those who worked with Steve Jobs.
Oh yeah, they got gifts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but that sounds really cool. So are you going to give everybody gifts? Is that how that works?
Sure.
Okay, all right. That's good. Thank you, Adam. The thing that makes Steve Jobs unique among the many things, for those who worked with him, is that he had this kind of way. They called it a reality distortion field. It was as if Steve Jobs looked at the world and saw the world as it was, and because he saw the world entirely differently than the rest of the world, he just blotted it out. He didn't see reality. He distorted reality to make it. And you know what made him most successful? What made him most successful was his ability to see past the world as it was presenting itself to him and see the world as it ought to be. That kind of foresight, that kind of insight, that kind of ambition has created one of the most important technological advances in the history of humanity. That's a pretty tall order. And to look at you and to say you have a little bit of that probably feels really nice.
Yeah.
But it's also a really awesome responsibility. Not awesome in wow, awesome in a tremendous burden. And I want you to pay attention to the words of your parsha. Because there are those that have come before you, Adam, who had reality distortion fields and saw the world as the way that it ought to be, but saw that for themselves. And the greatest thing that makes Korach a failure in his project is not that he saw that everyone was holy, it's that he saw that he was holy. And you talked a little bit about that, about how selfishness can be not a reality distortion field, but it can be a reality narrowing field. It can be a confining view of the world. And the task that you have as you become an adult is to ask yourself constantly that question when you're seeing the world as it ought to be, whether it is the way that you see it for yourself or for the betterment of the world around you. To go too far, says your Torah, is when you see the world only through your own eyes, Adam. Yeah. And to see the world through Moses and Aaron's eyes, to see the world through God's eyes as they were intended to be, is to see the world as it ought to be, in which holiness is indeed something that we all have the capacity to experience, to take hold of, to become responsible for. And as you become an adult, Adam,
yes,
your gift of distorting reality, which is kind of fun, and it's really fun to see it because I think that you are confident and proud and capable of being in public spaces and being in front of a crowd of people and standing here and being yourself, and that is admirable. Your task is to see the world through the eyes of God, to see the world with righteous possibility, to see that all of us do have the potential for holiness. That is your responsibility as you become an adult, to use this gift to see the world as it ought to be, in which all of us can grow and can reach and can experience the presence of God together. You have the confidence to open up that door for us. And we need you as you enter into adulthood, not to see the places that have gone too far and to limit that possibility, but to open up the doors and to say that too far is only a distant thought, that God has the limits for us. And when we all reach those places, to turn back and say how lucky we are to have an Adam Cohen Kabir in our midst is the greatest blessing. It's the greatest expression of gratitude that we can have in our community. So mazel tov to you. We're looking forward to seeing all of those moments, however they manifest as you grow into adulthood, in celebration with your family and in celebration with this community. It's my honor to give you the blessings of our people on this day as you enter into adulthood. Yesimcha Elohim Kefraim v'chi Menashe. May God make you as courageous and as wise and as confident and as filled with righteous possibility as the ancestors before you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and protect you. May light shine upon you, be gracious and loving and kind unto you. May God's blessings lead you to pathways of shalom, of wholeness, of peace. And we say together, Amen.
Amen.
Eli, Human, please rise. Amy, Oliver, please rise. Your family, please rise. We extend Mazal Tov to you. This is the first of the B'nai Mitzvah. We have a few more babies in our midst, but we've got lots of B'nai Mitzvah and, God willing, chupot and many, many more joyous celebrations with this entire family. Mazel tov, and thank you for celebrating this moment with us. And we ask all of the friends and community that have joined us and everyone in the entire community to please rise as we celebrate and welcome Adam into our midst as a young adult. As we say together the blessings of Shechianu together, we say, Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Shechianu V'kiyamanu V'giyanu Lazman Hazeh. May God bring us to these moments with life and with joy. And we say together, Amen. Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen. All right. Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov. 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 Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Please take your seats. Close our red books. We open up the blue books to page 151. Adam will be chanting the prayer of Ashrei as we conclude the Torah service together.
Ashrei yoshvei veitecha, od yehallelucha sela. Ashrei ha'am shekacha lo. Ashrei ha'am shadonai Elohav. Tehila leDavid, aromimcha Elohai hamelech. Ve'avarcha shimcha le'olam va'ed. Ve'chol yom avarchecha. Ve'hallela shimcha le'olam va'ed. Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od. Ve'ligdulato in cheker.
Dor ledor yishabach ma'asecha.
Ugvuratecha yagidu. Hadar kevod hodecha. Ve'divrei niflotecha asicha. Ezuz norotecha yomeru, Udulatcha asaprena, Zecher ravtucha yabiu, Betitcha tcha yeranenu, Nun berachum Adonai, Erech rapayim ugdol chased. Tov Adonai lekol, Beracham maval kol ma'asav, Yaduch Adonai kol ma'asecha, V'chasidecha yevarchucha, Kevod malchutcha yomeru, Uvuratcha yedaberu, Uchvod hadar malchuto, Malchutcha malchut kol olamim, Umemshal techa bechol dor vador. Somech Adonai lechol hanoflim, v'zokef lechol hakfufim. Einechol elecha yesaberu, ve'ata noten lahem et ochlam be'ito. V'ach et yadecha, masbia lechol chai ratzon. Tzadik Adonai bechol derachav. Vechasid bechol ma'asav, karov Adonai lechol korav, lachol asher yikreuhu ve'emet, רצון יראיו יעשה, ואת שוועתם ישמע ויושיעם.
שומר אדוני כל אוהביו, וכל הרשעים ישמיד.
תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד. ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם.
Hallelujah. In the celebration of life's sweet moments and the transitions of time, we pause and offer our prayers for those in need of healing at this time, to see them through moments of darkness and of sorrow and of challenge and of struggle, and to know that they have in our community those who pray for their recovery of body and spirit. We pray. Mishaberach Avotinu Avraham Yitzhak v'Yaakov V'imotenu Sarivka Rachav Le'yahu Yivarech V'yirapeh Kol Cholim B'Kilatinu HaKedosha. You who blessed our ancestors at the sea and in the desert, bless these ill friends through us, your witnesses. Give us the wisdom to impart to them courage and hope. Let them know that they have in our holy community men, women, and children who pray for the skill of the physician, who pray for their recovery of body and spirit. We pray for Rivka Reza Bat Shifra and Chaim Ben Leib, Talia Bat Esther, Yaakov Shel Ben Yafa, Shpinza Bat Ruth, Banish Ben Devorah, Avi Doran, Joyce Kishinev, Charlotte Lane, Arlene Friedman, Rella Bat Sivia, Avitsur Ben Ruth, Rochelle Hendelis, Eti Bat Fortuna, Pinchas Ben Edo, Alta Bat Esther, Yaakov Ben Farhang, Robert Schwartz, Marilyn Bronstein, Naomi Bat Shandel, Bob Cohen, Cynthia Jacobson, Tovachaya Bat Sivia Bracha, Noach Yisrael Ben Yehuda Zahava, Beryl Yosef Ben Leah Rachel, Dr. Janet Resnick, Cynthia Jacobson, Jose Miguel, Marvin Friedman, Evan Johnson, Yitzhak Chaim Ben Bluma, Malcolm Bernstein, Jane Spitzer, Leo Howard, Ed Krojansky, Rabbi Hillel Silverman, Alvin Morris Goldstein, Sarah Park, and all those who are ill in your circle of family and community. We pray to teach us to remember your words. Out of the void and the vastness of darkness, let there be light. And we say together, Amen, and Refuah Shlema, a complete and speedy recovery for those who are ill at this time. We turn now to page 153. We invite Eli and Honey to join us on the bima for the honors of opening up the Arona Kodesh. To carry the Torah, we invite Human, and we invite Saeed Nikfar to replace the Torah. We turn now to page 153. Everyone, we rise together as the Torah is replaced.
Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Ki nizkov Shemo levado, Odo al eretz v'shamayim, Vayarem keren le'amo, Tehillah l'chol chasidov, Le'ibnei Yisrael, Am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai B'Nelim, Havul Adonai Kavod Va'oz, Havul Adonai Kavod Shemo, Hishtachavul Adonai B'Hadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Al Hamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai alemayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai b'chadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishaber Adonai et arze halevanon, Vayarkidim כמו עגל, לבנון וסיריון, כמו אבן רעמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש. כל אדוני יכול לעלות, ויחשוף יערות, ובהיכלו כולו עובר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני נלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. ישראל ואורייתא, קודשא בריחו חרהו. ישראל ואורייתא, קודשא בריחו חרהו. תורה אורה, תורה אורה, הללויה. 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 יאי די 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 די, יאי די די, יאי די 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 די, יאי די די, יאי די 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 די, יאי די די, יאי די 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 די. תורה אורה, תורה אורה, הללויה. תורה אורה, תורה אורה, הללויה. תורה אורה, תורה אורה, הללויה. ובנוחו יאמר, כי לקחתו נתתי לכם, תורתי אל תעזובו. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר. דרכיה דרכי נועם, וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. חדש, חדש ימינו, חדש ימינו כקדם.
Please take your seats for a moment before we begin the Musaf prayers. Like I said, we were chuckling. This is an extraordinarily affectionate family. Even take the little kids and smother them with love.
Please take your seats. There is an ancient story. Some locate the origin of the story in the ancient Babylonian culture, even preceding the Israelite culture. But it really is most notably connected to King Solomon. The theme is extraordinarily human, and its message is important and even timely. The story goes that King Solomon was battling a fit of depression. And he called forward his most trusted advisors to help him gain some insight and wisdom to overcome this bout of sadness that he was afflicted with. And so he sends his advisors out into the world to cure his sadness, to cure his bleak perceptions of the world around him. As we know, historically, King Solomon was the most powerful king in the region at the time. What could he possibly be worried about? So the advisors go out and they bring back all different kinds of things, clowns and circus people to entertain him and to bring him cheer, magical incantations and extraordinary displays of pyrotechnics to distract him. Nothing quite captured his attention. The story has it that he sent out his most trusted advisor. His name was Benaiah. And Benaiah goes out beyond the kingdom and travels far throughout the lands and returns back to the king with a ring. Gives the king a ring, and inscribed upon the ring are 3 words in Hebrew. Gam ze ya'avor. This too shall pass. And immediately, the king's depression was assuaged, comforted, healed. This too shall pass. How wise counsel it is for so many circumstances that we find ourselves in, when there are moments when it seems just too difficult to bear. Gamze ya'avor. This too shall pass. Lives are destroyed by financial ruin. Careers are perceived to reach a dead end without any sign of opportunity for growth. Loved ones, so dear and precious to us, are taken from our lives, are cut short too soon. Gamze ya'avor. This too shall pass. For a moment gives us a bit of relief. Benaiah turns to King Solomon and teaches a key part of this wisdom as well. For just as it is something to heal us from the doldrums of sorrow and to restore us to a place of hope, the sadness will be restored with joy. Gamze ya'avor, this too shall pass, indeed means the opposite. In moments of joy, in moments of unbounded prosperity, in moments of limitless possibility, Gamze ya'avor, this too shall pass. It's a sobering reflection of wisdom. It's remarkable that it's written on a ring. If anybody has been into the city of Jerusalem in recent years, there's a jeweler there. His name is Dan Hedaya.
And Dan Hedaya has made his living of taking this ancient wisdom and inscribing it onto rings and all kinds of jewelry, gamze yavor. Does anybody here actually have one of those? Next time you see someone with one of these, you really realize it is a great piece of wisdom. Gamze yavor, this too shall pass. And for a few moments, this too may be our wisdom. Flip the channels, and you see insanity, gamze ya'avor. Flip the channels and hear unbounded prosperity, gamze ya'avor. Flip it again, and you hear about great heroes in the pinnacles of culture, in fashion, and in food, taking their lives too short, gamze ya'avor. And even in sadness in this community, a young, bright, ambitious life cut too short this week. Gamze ya'avor. So what shall we do? Can we summon Benaiah into our midst and present us with this ring? Or maybe we shall take it just one step further. Live a gamze ya'avor kind of life. Which means that when sorrow meets us at our doorstep, to find inspiration from those around us who see the fullness of life, who remind us that there is what to live for. And in the midst of our unbounded joy, and this is perhaps even more difficult than its opposite, to recognize that this too is a moment that will pass, leaves us with the most sobering, realistic solution: to find balance. Find the balance so that when sorrow meets us, tomorrow is better than today. And to remind us that when joy is overwhelming, not only are there those who still suffer, but we too may find a darker chapter as we turn the page. As we open up the books, and for a few moments together today, we'll enter into prayer. Our prayer is not to give thanks to God for the abundance of blessings that we have, nor is it a cry out to God to simply lift us out of our sorrow. Our prayer is to find this balance, to teach us the great wisdom of King Solomon, to remind us of Solomon's wisdom, to remind us each and every day, gamze ya'avor, this too shall pass. And in the journey, our prayer is that we find each other, lifting us up when we're sad and reminding us in our joy there is still so much left unfinished. Turn now to page 155. We'll enter into the prayers of Musaf together on page 156b and 157. We'll fall silent for a few moments, meditating on how we too may find balance on this Shabbat. Page 155, the Musaf prayers begin. Please rise.
יתגדל מגן השם מרבה, בלמד יברח ירצה וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ההימרו, יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם מן השא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו בריחו לילה מן כל בירר ושירתה תושבחה ונחמתה דמירה מימה והימרו ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagivor, Vehanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekone Hakol, Vizocher Chasdei Avot, Umevi Goel, Livnei V'neihem, Iman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Uzer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Meitim Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayei Meitim B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatzir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Baal Gevurot, Umidom Melach, Melech Meimit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lehachayot meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hameitim.
Try this.
Lai, 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 la, la, lai. Yai, lai, lai, la, la, lai. Naharitzecha V'nagdishecha Kesod Siach Sarfei Kodesh Hamakdishim Shimcha Ba'kodesh Kakatuv aliyad neviecha Karazel ze ve'amar Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh Adonai Tzevaot Melo Kol haaretz kevodo kevodo malei olam misharta shoalim shoalim zelazeh hayeh Mekom kevodo leumata Baruch yomeru Baruch kevod Adonai mimkomo mimkomo eifen ברחמים ויחון עם המייחדים שמו ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים באהבה שמה אומרים שמה ישראל Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Eloheinu Avinu Malkeinu Moshienu Ve'hoi Yashmienu Berachamav Shenit Le'nei Kol Chai Le'ot Lachem El Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Divrei Kodshecha Kaktuv Lemor Im Eloch Adonai Leholam Elohayich Zion Ledor Evador Hallelujah Hallelujah Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Ledor Evador Nagir God Lecha Ola Netzach Netzachim Kedushatcha Nagdish V'shivchacha Eloheinu Mipinu lo yamush leolam evohen Ki el melech gadol v'kadosh ata Baruch ata Adonai ha'el ha'kadosh Hallelujah 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 Hallelujah
As you finish your personal prayers, you may be seated.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא נברא חירותי, וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשא בריחו לילה מן כל ברד ושירתה תושבחה ונחמתה דאמירה מעלמה והימרו תקבל צלעות הון ובעודכון בכל ישראל קודם ונמשמע והימרו יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו עושה שלום במרומה יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל 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 אין כאלוהינו אין כאדוננו אין כמלכנו אין כמושיענו non como nuestro Dios non como nuestro Señor non como nuestro Rey non como nuestro Salvador mich Eloheinu mich Adonenu mich Malkeinu mich Moshienu ¿Quién como nuestro Señor Dios? ¿Quién como nuestro Dios? ¿Quién como nuestro Rey? ¿Quién como nuestro Salvador? A little Ladino. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu. Gracias nuestro Dios. Gracias nuestro Señor, gracias nuestro Rey, gracias nuestro Salvador. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Bendito nuestro Dios, bendito nuestro Señor, bendito nuestro Rey, bendito nuestro Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la. Atahu Shehiktiru, Avotenu.
We rise together. Page 183.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'teit gedula liotze breshit שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שולט השמיים ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please take your seats. We welcome back into our community Arthur Greenberg. As we note with sadness the passing of his father, Bernard Michael Greenberg. He's also the father of Joni and Jeff Marine, Myra and Jerry Glassman. He's a grandfather of 8 and a great-grandfather of 4. We welcome back into our community Claire and Don Marks and their family as they too mourn the passing of Claire's mother, Helen Kurz, who was the wife of Joseph Kurz, Zikron Livracha, and mother to Dorothy and Les Marks, grandmother of Jeff and Jenny Padel, Tamara and Brian Mand, Lizzie and Ellie Broadbaker, Kenny Marks, and a great-grandmother of 6. We also note the passing of Rear Admiral Raymond Guy Zeller, who was the husband of Britt Zeller, father of Leslie and Todd Schwartz, and Dr. Kristen and William Miller Zeller Miller, brother of James Zeller, and grandfather of 4. You'll find the yard sites, the days commemorating the passing of loved ones in our community from the 3rd through the 9th of Tammuz on the back of your Shabbaton booklets. As we welcome these families back into our community, we ask all those who are in mourning to turn out to page 184. We ask you to rise as the words of the mourner's Kaddish are recited. Our custom in the community is that if you find yourself seated near someone standing alone, to please rise and stand next to that person so that no one knows the sorrow of mourning in solitude. And may the embrace of our community continue to be a source of comfort for you, along with all those who mourn in our people. Kaddish Yatom, page 184. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala u'vizman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ulamei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekudsha berichu, Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mroma v'ya'aseh shalom alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Please take your seats. And we call forward our Gabbai Rishon, Dr. Ron Ryder, to welcome us and to make some brief announcements as our Shabbat services conclude this morning.
Thank you, Rabbi Hoffman, and thank you for leading us in services this morning. I would also like to wish Rabbi Hoffman a Nosea Tova as he leaves for Israel tomorrow for a quick trip. Joining members of our congregation, a family that will be having a family mitzvah in Yerushalayim. Also would like to thank Cantor Phil Barron for leading us in services this morning, Yossi Dressner, our ritual director, and Chris Harden, our musical director. Also like to thank Dr. David Braun for assisting on the Bima, and also board member David Hakaksadeh for greeting you this morning. Adam, we are truly proud of you. You said in your speech, you talked about gratitude and responsibility, 2 very, very important components of what it means to be a Jew. You led us beautifully this morning, and I know your parents are extremely proud, and would like to wish your mom, Ellie, a happy birthday on behalf of the congregation, because we found out today is also your birthday as well as your son's bar mitzvah. We have many gifts for you right above your head, right above your mom's head, for you to take home with you. Also would like to wish a great pillar of our congregation, Sid Orel, former Vice President of Religion, a very, very happy, special birthday Mazel tov to you and your wife, Sylvia. You certainly are a leader and a role model here for us at VBS. Immediately following Adon Olam and Kiddush, there will be the Kohan Kabir family is inviting us for a Kiddush luncheon in Glazer Hall immediately behind you. And a half hour after Kiddush, please join us for Parsha discussion group, which will be in the Zicklin Youth Lounge, which will be right across from Glazer Hall. On behalf of our president, Scott Howard, who is celebrating a family simcha in Arizona, the board of directors and board of trustees, we wish you a Shabbat Shalom.
We invite the entire family to please join us up on the bima as we welcome Adam to the bima to recite Kiddush and Hamotzi. And we invite everyone to stand up together. Our custom is to join arm in arm as we conclude our prayers together, singing the prayers of Kiddush over wine and the prayers of Hamotzi over bread. And we wish each other Shabbat Shalom.
Me? Oh, sorry. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש Al kin berach Adonai et yom ha-Shabbat v'yekadshehu Savri Mariotai v'ramotai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam Borei peri ha'gafen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Adon olam asher malach, b'terem kol yitzir nivra, le'et nasa v'chefzo kol, azai melech, azai melech, shemo nikra ve'acharei kiklot hakol, levado yimlok nora, ve'ho haya ve'ho hove, ve'ho yeh v'tifara. Adon olam asher malach, b'terem kol yitzir nivra, le'et nasa v'chefzo kol, azai melech, Azai melech shemo nikra vehu eli v'chai goali tzorchem li b'yetzara vehu nisi umanos li manat kosi v'yom hekra Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra li'et nasa v'chefzo kol Azai melech Azai melech shemo nikra beyado of kidruchi v'yeti shan v'yahira v'imruchi geviati Adonai li v'lo hira Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra v'yet nasa v'chefzo kol Azai melech Azai melech shemo nikra Azai melech shemo nikra Shabbat Shalom.